Okay, you have two ways you can do this. One is up knocking, to where you're sliding up onto the knocking point. Down knocking, sliding down onto the knocking point. You will see variations of this. A lot of people in the Slavic draw option do the down knocking, but I do the or rather up knocking as well as the down knocking, but it depends upon what I'm doing. But you should stick with one style or you're going to get flubbed up, because if you, especially horseback archery, normally down knocking, not so much up knocking. You will see both, but you'll see a lot of people doing the fast draw or the fast shooting, fast loading, the loading of the arrow in the down knocking method, then as opposed to the up knocking method. But you will see both. A lot of people in the Slavic draw put tape around their serving string, some type of either athletic tape or duct tape, which I'm going to put some on this one today for that purpose, because you shoot 20-30 arrows and you really start to feel it in your fingers. So it just all depends. But yeah, that is the two methods, and you should be only accustomed just to one of them. It just all depends on what you're doing. You can go fast on both. Have a nice day. Shot this on accident. I should have moved it. Nice little group for down knocking. All right, so fumbled a little bit on the down knocking. It's not really something I do a lot, but the results are still pretty much the same. You get a good group on target. This is short range. I'm indoors. People say, well, you should go outside and shoot. Yeah, you go outside and shoot in all that 2 feet of snow. I'll hang out right here where it's warm. That's the way it is. But anyway, you get the idea. Up knocking, down knocking, when you're doing Slavic draw. Thumb draw, you really don't have that option, really. I mean, it's the thumb draw is better on the up knock when you're pushing the arrow up into the knocking point instead of down on a knocking point. It just all depends. Like I said, I'm gonna put some tape on this today, so that way I can not tear my fingers up too much when I shoot 30-40 arrows. You know, sometimes 100 arrows on a day. It just all depends on my mood. A lot of this shooting I do, you don't get to see because I'm not recording. I'm actually just trying to zone in on wearing out that little bitty donut in the middle. So, which I do a pretty good job of. I have not used the other side of the target yet, so I haven't turned that around. I will do that here probably. It's still be a little while, but you know, you get the idea. But anyway, you guys stay warm. Hey, how's everybody doing today? I'm doing pretty good. I wanted to plug one of my sponsors real quick, so that way you guys can get on board with understanding your VPN options. Now, NORD VPN is the one I use, and I use it quite a bit, and it does me very good. So if I can't watch the Pacers because of blackout restrictions, I can always change my location in order to watch the Pacers. It's a really cool tool when you think about it, and I'm going to give you some of the ups for this, because there really are no downside to having a good VPN, and NordVPN is excellent. NordVPN uses next generation encryption to protect users' data. Does not track users' online activity and only keeps encrypted login credentials and billing information. The threat protection feature can block up to 100% of ads and malware. If a VPN connection is lost, NORD's VPN kill switch cuts off the internet access to prevent unencrypted traffic from leaving the device. It will also offer thousands of VPN servers worldwide, which is really cool. If you really want to watch something and you have a blackout restriction, you can go to a different server, probably in that country or region, and watch whatever you want. It's a really cool tool for that. Now, NORD VPN is headquartered in Panama, which is outside the reach of intelligence agencies. Which, you know, I understand that, but I think that there's always a backdoor to everything. But I believe that NORD VPN really does prevent a lot of unwanted traffic and snooping and sniffing on your computers and other devices. Now, this means that NordVPN is not required to share user data with governments. Now, that's a really cool option because you don't want a foreign government looking over your stuff, which is part of the bigger problem when it comes to security of one's personal information. The VPNs can help users browse the internet more anonymously by encrypting their data and masking their IP address, which is an awesome feature. This can help protect users from cyber attacks, data leaks, and intrusive snoopers. So why don't you guys go down there and check out the link in the description below, browse packages, and see what you want to do, because computer security is of the utmost importance. Y'all have a great day and stay warm.